Good morning, dear students. Today is the last part of this first lesson of English basic grammar. Now we are studying about language. What is a language and which are the types of language we already studied. Then language skills. There are 4 sub skills of language: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And one more thing we already studied. We can again divide these 4 skill into 2 groups. The one is a productive skill and the other is a receptive skill. Yesterday we studied it. And today we will study some more details about the productive skill. Productive skill. Which are the productive skill? Productive skill speaking and writing. Speaking and writing is known as the productive skill. Here we should use some energy, some active participation from our part that is necessary. We should use our wisdom or intelligence for speaking. Speaking is an art. And before studying the speaking, we should learn some knowledge about how we can speak. In English case, first we should study the English grammar, parts of speech, active voice, passive voice, number of topics in English grammar. And besides this English grammar, we should have vocabulary, maximum word meaning is necessary. The number 3 is a pronunciation of each word. These are the 3 things for speaking. Confidence also. The one is grammar knowledge, knowledge in grammar. First is grammar. G-R-A-M-M-A-R. Grammar. Grammar knowledge is necessary to speak in English. Theoretical knowledge, especially the tense, conjunction, preposition, interjunction. Then other forms of the tense, verbs, adjective, everything. Everything belongs to grammar is necessary to speak in English. So first the maximum try to get a knowledge English grammar. Then next is vocabulary. Vocabulary means a word meaning. Then for example, if you wanted to talk to any other persons in English, we should convert your meaning of words from Hindi to English. So Hindi to English translation. What is the meaning of each word in English? The maximum study the meaning of English meaning plus Hindi meaning every day. I will give a technique to you. If you have a time, you should do one thing. Every day you should study 10 words, new words meaning. Only 10 words daily. 10 words study by using a dictionary. You can use it, find out the meaning and write in a copy. You can buy a copy and write that word. And maximum you study the meaning of the words. That is very essential for speak in English. The one is English grammar study. It is very difficult to work. Grammar study is very difficult to work. It is our first lesson in grammar. Coming lessons, you will understand it, the difficulty of English grammar. It is only a simple lesson, it's a basic lesson. Grammar, then vocabulary. Then pronunciation. Pronunciation. Uchar. Pronunciation. It sounds. Every word has its own pronunciations. Use the correct pronunciation. That is important. So, these are the three important. 1, 2, 3. Speaking case, grammar, vocabulary and pronunciation, that is very must thing. Here in speaking we are using the sounds. sounds, sounds. Speaking, by using the words, we are producing the sound, productive skill. We are producing, we are giving sounds. So, speaking is based upon sounds. Is it clear? Speaking is based on sound. Clear? The second, in this case of writing. Writing is also productive skill. Then what we will use in writing? In speaking we will use a sound set. But in writing case we will use symbols. Symbols. That means letters. How many letters in English? Very simple question. 26 letters. Capital letters and small letters or alphabet. These known as the symbols. In maths we are using the numbers. Here writing is you should understand one thing, how to write a letter. How to write it? Where will you start from a letter? So for example, we will write B like that, B. The starting with this point, B. B. And some students are writing first like that, then likes. We can write this is a 1 and this is a 2. But the correct writing, you should use this method. And this is the wrong method. Is it clear? In this case of D, D start from like that, D. Then like. And this letter we can write in another way like that. Some students are writing D like that. This wrong and this is right. So, first understanding how we can write in better handwriting, that is important. Here writing case. The writing case also, this is very important and this is also very important. This pronunciation, it is not necessary here in writing case. The grammar and vocabulary is necessary for writing, but in case of speaking, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation is necessary. But in writing case, grammar, vocabulary, word meaning, that is important. In this productive skill, speaking case we are using the sounds and writing we are using the symbols. Here we are giving the sounds, we are producing sounds. In the writing we are producing symbols. Is it clear? And this is a difference between the speaking and writing. Our wisdom, our intelligence, our sincerity, our hard work, our knowledge, our interest to study English, all factors are necessary for a good production of this skill. It is a production, productive skill. You are producing the skill. You are producing the skill. So, if you want to do a good production in skill, and these practice is very necessary. The three things is necessary: study grammar very well, study vocabulary very well, and learn how to pronounce every word in English language. That is important. It's okay. Then next, receptive skill. Receptive skill means one. Can you say which are the receptive skill? Speaking, writing. Speaking, writing completed. Then what is the next? No. Receptive. Yesterday we have studied listening. Listening and reading. In this case, there is no need to take any energy from your side. There is no intellectual work here. So, this skill is also known as the passive skill, and this is known as the active skill. This is passive skill, receptive skill. Listening, only just listen. Listen means hearing also. Hearing and listen, both are different words. Hearing means only just hear, only just listen. But listening means you are understanding something, you are learning something. That is known as listening. A careful listening means after the listening, you should study something. You should understand or you should learn some new knowledge. That is known as listening. That type of listening is necessary. It is not a hearing. Hearing and listening both are different. Then reading. Reading is important. And in this case, the pronunciation is very important here. How to pronounce every word, reading time. Here we are listening and by reading, we are receiving something to us. Is it clear? This is not a receptive skill. We here in this skill we are receiving some skill. Listening skill, reading skill. We will get information. By the listening and reading, we will get information. We are receiving, but here we are giving. Productive skill case, we are giving, and receptive skill, we are receiving the information. So here we are giving the information, and giving and receiving, and giving information and receiving information. Is it clear? And this is a difference between the productive skill and receptive skill. As a student, now you are studying in middle section, and you should or must possess those four qualities. If you want to become a fluent in English, you should possess or develop these four qualities. This four skill is necessary, and without these four skills, you can't study English. That is very important thing. Okay. This is a general information about this topic. Our first lesson completed, and what did we study from the first lesson? We studied what is a language. Then second, which are the types of language, total 7 types of language. The language skill. There are 4 types of skills: productive skill and receptive skill. In productive skill, speaking and writing. Then receptive skill, listening, reading. Speaking, writing, listening and reading. There are 4 types of skills in language. On this lesson completed. Then tomorrow we will study a new lesson. The name of the lesson is grammar. Grammar means here we will study the definition of grammar. Then for example, if you ask what is a grammar, in small classes also you have used this book, English grammar. If I ask one question, what is English grammar? There is no answer because you did not study it. First we will study the definition of grammar and something about the grammar as an introductory part we will study. Okay, and get ready for the more and more informations. Continue your work every day. Don't miss, don't waste your work. Keep very well in your home. Thanks for watching this video. Tomorrow we will meet again. Bye.